Whatever beef you have with Mom, you need to squash it. She's been crying for days. It's not okay. Catherine, this is none of your business. Please stay out of it. It is my business. You're my sister, and she's my mom. I don't like seeing how upset she is all of the time because of this. You know Mom can be too much, but she doesn't mean anything by it. Some things you can't excuse by saying you know how she is. If she would like to talk and apologize, then she can message me whenever. That's ridiculous. Just be the bigger person and message her. Literally move on from it. You're going to have a baby and we're all family. None of this is going to matter when the baby is here, so let's just forget about it. Why do I have to be the bigger person and forget about it? Why is it so bad that I expect my own mother to apologize for what she said and done? You aren't exactly innocent in all of this either, Mallory. You got pregnant knowing how badly she would react to it with what she went through with your dad. And after everything she's done for you, it kills her to see you choose Justin's mom over here. I didn't choose anyone over her. She chose to kick me out and chose not to be a part of planning anything. I shouldn't have to beg her. She's your mother. You need to actually put in the effort to include her. Asking once means nothing. You didn't even ask me either. How do you think that makes us feel? We feel like we don't matter anymore. You guys weren't replaced. You both said and did horrible things to me over the past few months. I'm trying to start a life for myself and my baby, and my own family has treated me like dirt. How do you think that makes me feel? Well, maybe you should put your feelings aside and try to include us again in your new life. This has been hard on everyone, and you can't expect everyone to act the way you want them to when you end up pregnant at. You seriously need to contact Mom and put this all behind us. Nobody is going to be able to move on when you're not willing to put in the work. Don't you want your daughter to have her whole family? She deserves all the love she can get. It shouldn't matter what has happened between us or between you and Mom. You need to learn to put your emotions aside so that your baby can have a relationship with everyone. She deserves her whole family no matter what. Do you have everything you need for the baby? You haven't let me know anything since the baby shower. Yeah, I do. I haven't heard from you since the baby shower. The phone works both ways, you know. I am your mother, and you can at least call me and fill me in. Well, sorry, I've been stressed out. My ob said I have preeclampsia, so I have to get induced, and it's just freaking me out. Just get a C-section. It's easier, and you can plan the whole thing out instead of being in labor all day. That's what I did with you. I don't want to have a C-section unless I absolutely have to. Justin can't take a lot of time off work, so I don't want to be recovering from surgery and taking care of a newborn all by myself. That's why you need to just stay here with the baby until you're all better. Your sister and I can help out with the baby. Men can't be dependent on the first few months anyways. They're useless. Justin will be a big help. He's been going to my prenatal classes and learning everything with me. I wouldn't want to take away his chance to be in daughter's first few weeks of life just because he has to work. I just don't think it's fair that he and his mom get to be around the baby all of the time and I'm just left out of it all. You decided to keep the baby, so I should be able to spend quality time with her too. You can come see her once we get home from the hospital and can come over whenever. Martha already said you guys have an open invitation to come whenever you want. I shouldn't have to even have an invitation. You should either be here with your family or in a place of your own. I should not need another woman's approval to come visit my daughter and grandchild. And what about the hospital? Who is going to be in the delivery room with you? Not her, right? No. It will only be me and Justin. I don't want to have any visitors for the first few days until I'm home and have had a chance to rest for a minute. That's what my birthing class recommended. That doesn't stand for your sister and I, right? Because if Martha gets to see the baby as soon as you're home, I should be able to as well. I don't know, Mom. It depends on how delivery goes. I can't help that Martha will see her first. I live with her. That is absurd. You can either let me come to the hospital or stop by on your way home so I can see her first. I gave birth to you. It's the least you can do. Hey, just a heads up. The obstetrician sent Mallory and I to the hospital after her visit this morning. Baby seems fine, but Mallory is having issues with her blood pressure. They're talking about inducing today. It's too early for an induction. She's only 35 weeks. Why would they induce her when they can just stabilize her blood pressure there? Apparently, it's too severe to stabilize. They gave her the steroid shots for the baby's lungs last week, just in case. They said baby shouldn't need to be in the NICU for very long, maybe a few days at most. Have Mallory call me now. She doesn't know the right way to handle to doctors. This is why I should be up there with her and not some child. I understand this must be really stressful for you. It's stressful for us too. But I don't think it's a good idea for Mallory to be fielding any questions right now. She needs to be as calm as possible. I can answer any questions you have. Justin the first said to have my daughter call me. I wasn't asking. And I wasn't suggesting. Mallory does not need to be stressed or insulted by you over the phone. She is following the doctor's orders right now, and I am doing what I need to do to ensure she doesn't have any extra stress to deal with. You may think you're grown now because you knocked my daughter up, but you better watch your mouth when you speak to me. That is my child, and I will talk to her if I want to. Either have her call me or I will start calling the hospital. You have no right to keep me from talking to my child. I will continue to update you on anything the doctor has to tell us. The hospital is aware that we do not approve any phone calls or visitations while here, so calling or showing up will get you nowhere. As I said, I understand that you are concerned about your daughter and grandchild, but this is my family. You have been nothing but a stressor for Mallory this entire pregnancy, and I will not allow you to jeopardize her or my daughter's health and safety. My daughter will be hearing from me about the way you've spoken to me. Tell her whatever you want once she and my daughter and both here and healthy. My only concern at the moment is keeping them calm and alive. I will let you know when I know more. What's going on? I haven't heard from anyone in the past hour or so. I need to be kept updated, or I need to be there. No change as of yet. They started Pitocin, but they said it could take a while for it to actually work and start labor. Mallory is okay and baby is still sounding good on the monitors, but at some point in the next day, we will have our baby. I need to be there if they are inducing her. She is a minor, and the hospital needs my consent before treating her. If she wants to get an epidural, she will need me to sign off on it. Actually, that isn't the case. Since she is pregnant and also because you kicked her out, the state considers her an emancipated minor. She can make all of her own decisions. Stop the dramatics, Justin. You were there? I didn't kick her out. Your mother offered to take her in, and she agreed. That wasn't up to me. I said she needed to be out after the baby was born, but that was just a threat. I didn't actually mean it. Whatever your intentions were does not change the outcome. I will update you on any major changes, but I can't sit here on the phone the entire time. She needs me. It's been 30 minutes. What's going on? Justin, when I message you about my child, you need to respond. What is happening to my baby? If I don't hear from you in the next 30 minutes, I will be coming down to the hospital to get the information myself. It's been 30 minutes. I'm on my way. Let the front desk know I'm an invited guest. I will be there in 10 minutes. I told you to let them know I was allowed up. My daughter is up there and I am not leaving her life and health up to some self-important man-child. The baby's blood pressure dropped pretty drastically. The doctor is prepping us for an emergency C-section. I will let you know when she is out. Tell them to let me back. I need to be back there with her. She doesn't need you. She needs her mother. Do not go in there with her. Justin, this is ridiculous. You have not right to gatekeep my child from me. I will not forget this, and I promise I will make sure you never forget it either. Baby is here, weighing in at 5 pounds 2 ounces. She needs help with her oxygen for a little while, but she is perfect. I will send everyone pictures.